Would you say he is frugal or cheap?
Cheap.
Cheap. Wow, he's cheap. Really cheap. Okay, wow.
Okay, yeah. Do you want to know what he does when we leave the house? He turns off the hot water heater. Do you know what he does when we
Well, turns off the hot water heater.
Do you know what he does when we come back from the house? He pretends to, he forgets that he's got to turn the hot water heater on, and he says, cold showers, they're not that bad. Cold showers, they're not that bad. Cold showers, they're not that bad.
Okay, I have a question, and this is a serious question. Why is it that whenever Mitt Romney's family talks about Mitt Romney, they always tell stories that make him sound like a dick? I mean, I'm not judging. I'm sure he is a loving husband and father. I'm not judging him as a person, but I'm just saying, whenever his family talks about his family life, they always wind up making him sound like someone you'd never want in your house, much less the White House. I mean, first we had that horrific dog torturing, putting him on the roof story, which is something that they volunteered, like they thought it was cute. Then we had all these stories about Mitt Romney being a wacky prankster that really made him sound like a bullying, mean-spirited, creepy guy. And then this whole series of anecdotes about Mitt Romney being so cheap and frugal that he tries to deny his family the basic creature comforts that provide quality of life. Cold showers for your family. If you're a working class family who's on a budget and has to make those kind of choices, there's no shame in that. I can respect that. I've been there. And you could tell a story about that that would be heartwarming and folksy in a theme song from Good Times kind of way. But if you're not doing it because you have to, if you're a millionaire, if you're a 200 millionaire and you're still trying to stop your family from taking hot showers, that's not quaint and folksy. That's just, you're being a jerk. If JJ's father hadn't died right before he took that new job, he would have been letting everybody take hot showers at his place. Walona, Bookman, Janet Jackson, everybody would have been coming over. I get that Mitt Romney's family wants to convince us he can relate to how we think about family budgets and teaching our kids the value of money and other such everyday people concerns, but I'm sorry, relatability will never be achieved. No matter how many stories you tell to cast him as JJ's dad from Good Times, Mitt Romney's always gonna come out of it sounding like Montgomery Burns, because that's who he is. I'm not judging you or your family life. I'm sure you love him and he loves you. I'm not saying he's a bad person. All I'm saying is that in our relationship with him as a public figure, your man, Mitt Romney, is always gonna be a really weird rich dude that we will never relate to, and you need to make peace with that. And I mean, like, you really need to make peace with that, because in about 6 weeks he's going to be spending a lot of time at home.